This presentation is about the Toshiba accounting scandal of 2015. A little background on Toshiba. They are an electronics company that does um, pretty much any kind of electronics to commercial and professional. Um, they do products for nuclear power plants as well as medical products, and then everyday household products and appliances. They were founded in 1939 when Tokyo Electric Company merged with Shibara Engineering Works. Um, and have been creating electronics pretty much ever since. So, what happened in 2015? It was discovered that Toshiba was overstating their assets um, for the 7 years prior to that, totaling in $1.2 billion worth of overstatements. And so, this is just a chart kind of showing how much they overstated. The chart is from uh, Toshiba's annual report after it was discovered that they were overstating their assets. They did um, issue a annual report for 2015 um, detailing the accounting misconduct and also detailing their plans uh, moving forward. This is a chart showing the overstatements as well as the actual actual numbers after the corrections were made. The chart is in yen, so it's not in US dollars, which is why the numbers are a little bit different. But basically, it's showing that over the 7 year period, Toshiba was overstating their assets where there should have been losses. Um, and all of this totaled into $1.2 billion worth of overstatements. So why did this happen? The reason that all these overstatements and the accounting misconduct was taking place um, has been contributed to the culture of the company. The management was putting a lot of pressure on their employees to overperform, um, which resulted in these overstatements, as well as the company was performing internal audits with people who were not well versed in accounting procedures and who also weren't impartial to um, to the company. They had a very high stake in what these reports were saying, so they felt pressure to overstate their assets and to make the company look better because it would in turn make them look better. So, what were the results of this accounting scandal? It resulted in several of the executive officers and vice presidents of the company resigning. Um, Over 8 were listed in the annual report. Um, it also resulted in the establishment of the Executive Liability Investigation Committee, and this committee uh, was described to be a group of people who are impartial and have no stake in the company or the company's results, as well as having accounting knowledge to be able to perform the audits for this company and actually perform true, reliable audits for the stakeholders in this company to know exactly where um, the assets and the financial position of this company stand, um, and to ensure that the financial reporting is can be trusted and is reliable. So the results continued from this accounting scandal. The annual report provided a lot of information about their plans moving forward from this scandal. The uh, they wanted to reform corporate culture and strengthen internal controls and reform business performance. And they wanted to do these things really by creating a corporate culture where integrity is upmost and where their employees are knowledgeable, their management is knowledgeable on how accounting procedures are done and the correct way of providing those financial statements and showing those assets. They also wanted to ensure that their internal controls were stronger because that was the real one of the main issues in the reason why they were able to overstate their assets, because the internal controls weren't set in place to make sure that that wasn't occurring, to make sure that they were being honest on those financial reports. The internal audits weren't being done by impartial people. They were being done by people who were felt pressured to perform, not people who felt it was their duty to ensure that the stakeholders and the shareholders and the general public were being presented with the correct information.